You a volunteer too?
Yeah. I'm Captain. You go first.
I'm Captain Jack Harkness, 133rd Squadron.
Captain Jack is truly a conundrum.
Why does that man have your name? I'm lost enough here without you holding back on me.
It's not my name. It's his. I think the whole kind of pre-Jack story is absolutely brilliant. The fact that, you know, he goes back in time to live through time to get to where he is today.
The more you try to understand him, the more complicated he becomes. So here's a handy guide to the life and many deaths of the lovable rogue, Captain Jack Harkness.
Tell me before someone gets you.
Why aren't you dead yet?
I can't die. I can't die,
Okay,
but I can't.
he's dead.
Captain Jack probably has the most complicated history of any character. For a start, he was in the time agency and travelled all over the place. And now we've said that actually he went from the year 200-100 to 1869 and then lived through the whole 20th century. So you've got like an empty canvas to say he's been anywhere, done anything, and we can have a bit of a laugh with that.
Are you listening to any of this?
You used to be a time agent, now you're some kind of freelancer.
Ooh, that's a little harsh. I like to think of myself as a criminal.
I bet you do.
When we first meet him, he's in World War II, operating a scam, a con. He's out to sell a Chula ambulance and make money out of it.
You said it was a warship.
They have ambulances in wars. It's a con. I was conning you. That's what I am. I'm a con man.
In television, people love characters who can be honest, who can just say what they think.
You're not allowed in there. Archive 6 is out of bounds.
Do I look like an out-of-bounds sort of guy?
And Captain Jack was set up as this character in Doctor who would say all the things that we would love to say, but actually haven't, you know, we're not cheeky enough or brave enough or bold enough or whatever, just to come out and say it.
Am I naked in front of millions of viewers?
Absolutely.
Ladies, your viewing figures just went up.
I think he's the hero every man wants to be, you know, and every woman wants to snog.
But the fun was short-lived, as a run-in with the deadly Daleks cut the captain's own life very short.
I kind of figured that.
Ordinarily, his story would have ended there, but Captain Jack Harkness is far from ordinary.
I bring life.
He's then abandoned in the year 200-100 for reasons that we don't know at the time, but he's left there. Goes back to Earth and has spent all this time waiting for the Doctor, because now he discovers, having been brought back to life by Rose Tyler, God, this is complicated, that he's now immortal. She didn't just bring him back to life, she made him live permanently.
Dying can be a dangerous business. So running the risk is Jack's dead ringer, stunt double Curtis Rivers.
The very first episode I did a couple of years ago was Jack being shot in the head. And I thought, oh, great, you know, he's getting shot. But this is before I knew he regenerates and so on. So it's a slight excitement of getting the job and then disappointment when I got there and found, okay, it's a shot to the head, and okay. And then, you know, spoke to a few people. Oh, no, he lives. And are you free next week? We're doing this. He's going to, you know. So, absolutely different, weird and wonderful ways of getting killed.
He's met many grisly ends at the hands of his evil enemies. Even his best buddies can't resist bumping him off.
I really do love you.
Oh, not again.
After his immaculate resurrection, Captain Jack returned to the 19th century,
He's coming, the one you're looking for.
where it took him another 138 years before he saw a doctor.
The century will turn twice before you find each other again.
Ooh, are you for real? You mean I have to wait 100 years to find him?
That's quite a waiting list.
What'll I do in the meantime?
Back in 1899, his death-defying tricks attracted the attention of a very Victorian Torchwood.
Full power charge and still breathing.
Oh, pretty advanced piece of equipment you got there. You ladies are ahead of yourselves. Now, where the hell am I?
Torchwood, Cardiff.
You can't get me here.
We can. Unless...
Yes. Unless.
Unless what?
there are opportunities here with the Institute.
I'm not for hire.
You're going to need currency.
So he's been on Earth, he's become part of Torchwood, and now has become the whole of Torchwood.
Who are you? I'm Torchwood.
Captain Jack goes back to what he knows. He becomes a mercenary again. He's doing missions for money. Once he's told by the tarot girl, he doesn't really have any choice. That's the only way. And it makes sense of a lot of stories. For instance, his mission in episode 10, where he says, I was sent on a mission to find out about the night travellers. We can, retrospectively realise that that was Torchwood sending him to find out about them.
As you would expect with Torchwood, details regarding his exact movements are, of course, classified. What we do know is that in 1907 he had a harrowing time with the army in Lahore.
15 men with me in charge. Then we had a tunnel. Then came the silence. And when we came out of the tunnel, all 15 men were dead.
I think Russell has a thing for me in uniform. That's why he puts me in those uniforms.
1941 was a doubly good year for Captain Jack. Our hero headed back there for a bit of a boogie and ended up bumping into, well, himself.
Hey, you volunteer too?
Yeah.
I'm Captain... You go first. I'm Captain Jack Harkness, 133rd Squadron.
The bombshell dropped that Captain Jack wasn't even Captain Jack. Oh, what an enigma.
Look this way, please.
This period, you look like you fit in. Have you been here before?
Yeah. I can't explain, but I served in the war in 1941. I was undercover. I needed a false identity, so I took his name.
Who were you before you took his name?
Clearly, the captain keeps himself to himself. Well, sort of. Captain Harkness may be a habitual flirt.
Jack, Oh, God!
But it seems that throughout time and space, he has had some meaningful relationships.